Shalom, Yasharala, Kal Halalimla Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash, Brakti Yahweh, Brakti Shai, Brakti Yahweh, Brakti Shai, Brakti Yahweh, Brakti Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. In this day and age of information, where we usually receive information in real time, it's getting quite significant that every Thanksgiving, Christmas, Halloween, let's just focus on Thanksgiving. We are seeing more and more deaths of Israelites, those that are still in the world, those that still believe in the holidays the so-called white man, the Edomites, have created. And the fact that you Israelites, this includes the Northern Kingdom too, the so-called Hispanics and Native Indians, you all are joining in celebrating the murder and enslavement of the Gadites, the Native Indians, the Northern Kingdom of Israel. Okay? Collectively, we are the same people, but you are celebrating the murder, the theft of everything Gad had in the Americas, the enslavement of the Gadites and Native Indians. You can throw Southern Kingdom, the so-called black man, can throw themselves into it as well, because you're also celebrating your demise. Because some of you are Gadites, Native Indians, you don't even know it. Okay? Because we come in many different shades of brown and very diverse looks, right? Let's go into, a few of the deaths that have occurred on Thanksgiving. You guys assume that Thanksgiving is about giving thanks to the Most High, about what you're thankful for. I'm thankful for my parents. I'm thankful for my children. I'm thankful for, having a good job. I'm thankful for my wife. And, I'm thankful for my 2 new cars that I bought, or I got a new house or whatever. That's fine. You can be thankful, but you have to be thankful to the Most High, Yahweh B'Hashem Yashai, when the Lord gives you these blessings. All right, but the thing is, you're calling on Most High Christ blessed. You're calling on Jesus the Christ, right? And then you are celebrating, commemorating all these things using heathenistic, demonic, satanic names on those specific days that the Esau, the so-called white man, has created. Okay, but on the days that you're celebrating this, assuming that you're doing something righteous, it's the same day Esau, the so-called white man, is throwing up prayers on the left-hand side and praying to Satan and all the other left-hand side demonic energies and entities under the banner of Satan. Okay? These are just nothing but blood sacrifices that Esau sends out, that demonic energy. And ultimately, it's Yahweh B'Hashem Yashai deleting you Jakes out there that still don't want to take heed, because you're just 2/3. The Lord doesn't like you anyway. Proceeding to Zechariah 13:8 and 13:9. The Lord doesn't like you anyway. The Lord wants to take you off the planet. He's sick to death of you. Salakia. I take that back. The Lord is sick of you. Because I said sick to death. The Lord is sick of you. Okay? Sick of you. The Lord is angry with you. Suspect in quadruple shooting on Thanksgiving identified, charged with capital murder, records show. 20-year-old. Okay? 20-year-old man arrested in connection with Thanksgiving Day shooting that left 2 people dead and another two people injured. I'm not going to go into all the news, what exactly happened. All right? Because when it comes to the Israelites, the so-called black, Hispanic, and Native Indian, they're going to show your faces. All right? This is referring to the same one. All right, so this, All right. And this is another one here. Man killed by Lauderdale Lakes neighbor on Thanksgiving. Let me see what race this guy is. They haven't mentioned already.
The deadly shooting in Lauderdale Lakes.
Police say a man was shot by his own neighbor. Local 10's Cody Weddle is live with the details. Cody.
And Louis and Eden, this is around Northwest 31st Avenue and West Oakland Park Boulevard. To be exact, it's on Somerset Drive. And these are the Somerset Lakes apartments. If you take a look here, you can see a number of Broward Sheriff's deputies still on this scene. Take a look at the video we have been shooting over the past few hours. We actually just received some new information from BSO. They're telling us they arrived here at around 3:30 this afternoon, and they found a man suffering from a gunshot wound. We were also able to speak to some family who are gathered outside of this complex. They have been distraught over the past loud music. And he was shot in the head over a dispute over loud music. So let's come out here live again. So again, family members telling us this was an older gentleman who, during a dispute that escalated, he was shot in the head. And BSO telling us at this point they have detained a person in.
See, the Lord is, creating a short fuse with a lot of you Jakes out there as well. I'm assuming the older Jake got deleted by another Jake. All right, whoever deleted him, the fact of the matter is that Jake got deleted. The Lord got rid of you Jakes. All right, so I'm assuming another Jake did it anyway. But the fact of the matter is a Jake got deleted. All right, you saw the family member standing around, so it was a more than likely a Southern Kingdom Jake. All right, you see the correlation here. Look at that. Okay, he deleted some people. All right. And Jake's guns are only good for other Jakes. They're not going to delete no crackers, no heathens, no Elamites, no Ishmaelites, no gooks. All right.
Yesterday at a home on Potomac Street, that's not far from North New Braunfels Avenue. San Antonio Police Chief William McManus told reporters Thursday that a group of people had been at the house, and at some point on Thursday, a man who was leaving the house started shooting. 2 people were found dead inside the home. 2 shooting victims were taken to the hospital. Officers searched the area and found more in a car nearby. SAPD says Moore told officers he was the shooter. We're still working to learn more about what exactly happened to lead to the shooting.
Yeah. All right, they haven't revealed who he exactly shot. But if they're hanging out in the neighborhood, more than likely shot Jake. All right. The Lord is just deleting more and more Jakes. Older and younger generation. And then you got another one here. Fresno family mourns 22-year-old killed on Thanksgiving. Northern Kingdom. There you go. Salata.
New information tonight.
Fair use. 1976 copyright. Okay. Not making no money on it. I know how you Edomites are. Just letting people know what's going on.
On a Thanksgiving shooting that left 1 man dead and another injured.
Tonight, the victim is identified as 22-year-old Anthony Calderon.
Anthony Calderon. All right. That's Jake.
Police say they still don't have any suspects, but they say multiple people were involved. CBS 47's Brianna Bias is live in studio to explain what police know so far. Brianna?
Ben, Catherine, this is the 28th homicide in Fresno so far this year. It happened at an apartment complex on Fedora Avenue and Pleasant Street at around 2 a.m. Thursday. Police say it's clear the shooting was targeted.
It happened on Pleasant Street, by the way. Pleasant Street. The irony.
But so far, they have no idea why.
Never in a million years did I think that this call would end this way.
A Fresno family woke up to devastating news Thursday.
To receive this information on Thanksgiving with 20-plus family members here at quarters is wholeheartedly a tragedy that no one should ever endure.
A Thanksgiving tainted by tragedy.
And it's never going to be the same. It'll probably be we're never going to celebrate this holiday.
Lieutenant Paul Cervantes says at 2 a.m. Thursday, 3 men were standing outside their apartment complex, minding their own business. That's when a group of men walked up and fired at them 54 times.
It's my belief that these individuals were specifically targeted just based on the number of rounds that were fired.
22-year-old Anthony Calderon was killed at the scene. A 28-year-old man is in the hospital with a gunshot wound to his lower body, and a 23-year-old man walked away unharmed. Cervantes says he has no idea why they were shot.
They're not gang members. They're just your average, everyday, normal beings outside at 2 o'clock in the morning, minding their own business, smoking a cigarette.
He didn't deserve to go like that. You know, whoever did this, horrible. Like, why?
So far, police don't have any suspects in custody. That's where the public comes in.
Please go back to your video home surveillance system.
All right. Let's just get into a few scriptures now. The Lord says that he kills and he makes alive. Okay? And that none can deliver out of his hands. Deuteronomy 32 and 39. See now that I, even I, am he, and there is no God with me. I kill and I make alive, I wound and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand. That's Deuteronomy 32 and 39. See now that I, even I, am he, and there is no God with me. I kill and I make alive, I wound and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand. Okay, so the Lord does this, all right? Let me see if there's anything more. There's plenty more. Loads of deaths over here, but I'm just trying to focus on the ones that are Thanksgiving related, that are people that celebrated it. The man arrested for Thanksgiving Day homicide, Julian Rodriguez. Okay, this is a completely different shooting, because the other one happened on Pleasant Avenue or something. Julian Rodriguez. Dad shot and killed in front yard on Thanksgiving hours before family gathering. There's another Jake there. It's all Jakes in and getting deleted. There you go. I don't know about this, man. I ain't seen this Thanksgiving trailer. Guys with the pilgrim hat on. And Plymouth Rock has a significant, and the movie is set around Plymouth Rock, because Plymouth Rock has a significant connection with these pilgrims coming over, and it was like the first year of Thanksgiving. Once his Edomites came to Plymouth Rock, so significant, you know, where they put a lot of, they deleted a whole lot of Gadites with smallpox and enslaving them, you know. All right, let's go into the scriptures, man. All right, see, when you celebrate these other feast days, right? The Lord is not pleased. All right. Amos 5 and 21. I despise your feast days, and I will not smell in your solemn assemblies. Okay? The Lord doesn't want to smell the incense that you're burning. The Lord doesn't want to smell whatever you're cooking. You're probably cooking pork anyway, and then you're doing it on a demonic day. It's got nothing to do with the scriptures, Christmas, Thanksgiving, none of that. Let's focus on Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving, you're celebrating the murder, the enslavement, right, of the Israelites, especially the northern kingdom. All right? The Gadites, Thanksgiving. All right? The turkey represents the head of a Gadite or a Native American. The cranberry sauce represents a blood. Yeah? And all you Israelites are celebrating that nonsense. All right? And this is why the Lord is taking you out. All right? Because you didn't take heed. You want to celebrate Thanksgiving? Okay, the Lord's going to kill you on that day. All right? and be very pleased in deleting you because you have pissed the Lord off. Amos 5:21. I despise your feast days, and I will not smell in your solemn assemblies. Verse 22. Though ye offer me burnt offerings and your meat offerings, I will not accept them, neither will I regard the peace offerings of your fat beasts. All right? And the Lord doesn't want to hear all your bullshit singing in the churches, all your soulful voices with your, you Jakes doing your backflips, wearing your sharp suits, and your women in there with your big buffalo looking backsides, wearing those 10-gallon hats, singing like Aretha Franklin. The Lord doesn't care about that. Verse 23, take thou away from me the noise of thy songs, for I will not hear the melody of thy viols. The Lord does not want to hear them. All right? Let's go to the New Living Translation, Amos 5:21. I hate all your show and pretense, the hypocrisy of your religious festivals and solemn assemblies. All right? The Lord hates it. The Lord hates all the show. What does pretense mean? An attempt to make something that is not the case appear true. An attempt to make something that is not the case appear true. All right, so you're trying to make these false holidays appear true. I hate all your show and pretense, the hypocrisy of your religious festivals and solemn assemblies. The Lord Yahweh Shemashai hates it. All right. Exodus 20:3. Thou shalt not have no other gods before me. You're praying to Baal, you're praying to Jesus the Christ, you're praying to Satan, you're calling on heathenistic names. The Lord is a jealous power. Isn't the Lord a jealous power? Now, if we're the Lord's sole bride, the Lord's woman, all right, and a man is making love to his woman, and the Lord, let's just say hypothetically you're a man and you're making love to a woman, and your name is John and she calls on Peter, how would you feel? Right? We're the Lord's bride, we're the Lord's woman, okay? Spiritually, the sole bride. So if we as a sole bride are calling on our husband who's the Lord, we're using the wrong name, how do you think that makes the Lord feel? Yahweh Shemashai is pissed off, all right, by you calling on other powers, other gods, okay? I won't call them powers, you're calling on other gods. So the Lord Yahweh Shemashai is going to delete you, all right? Because, when a man is jealous, all right, the rage of a jealous man, hey, and his woman is cheating on him, that man is going to delete that woman. We're the Lord's woman, and the Lord is deleting Israelites left, right, and center. Exodus 20:3. Thou shalt not have no other gods before me. Thou shalt not make any, Salakia, thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image or any likeness of anything that is in the heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth. A lot of you Jakes bow down to Mary and Edomite Christ and, all these other weird images, especially in Northern Kingdom, Hispanics and Native Indians. And you Native Indians bowing down to crows and ducks and all that kind of thing. This is the reason why we're in the predicament that we're in. Because you dumb fools. All right. Verse 5, Exodus 20:5. Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them. For I, the Lord Yahweh Shemashai, thy power, am a jealous God, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children unto the third and fourth generation of them that hate me. You hate the Lord. Hence a reason why the Lord is a jealous power. You're calling on another name. You're bowing down to images of wood and stone, which we're not supposed to do. All right, idols. And what do you think that's going to do? The Lord is a jealous power. All right. Doesn't a man get jealous if his woman betrays him? We're the Lord's woman. And some of you Jakes have betrayed the Lord. So hence the reason, husband Lord, right? Yahweh Shemashai is going to kill you. And hence the reason he's killing you. And rightfully so. Deuteronomy 11 and 16. Take heed to yourselves that your heart be not deceived, and ye turn aside and serve other gods and worship them. Verse 16 again. Take heed to yourselves that your heart be not deceived, and ye turn aside and serve other gods and worship them. You know, the heart is deceitful, isn't it? You know, a lot of you jakes, especially women, say, I feel, my heart. You know, and what happens? You go do everything 360 against the scriptures, right? Celebrating Christmas willingly, all right? Especially when you know the truth, right? Okay, you celebrate Thanksgiving willingly, you know, and whether you haven't heard the truth or not, the Lord just has chosen you from the foundation of the earth to delete you anyway, because whatever you did in your past life, all right, okay, that tab builds up, and sometimes you might not get it hardcore in your previous life. You might get it to a certain degree, but you suffer in the next, and the Lord is taking you jakes out, man. All right. Proverbs 1:26. I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh. I bet you were scared when that time came of being deleted, you know, those gunshots ringing out, you know, or however the Lord has taken you out. The Lord laughs at that. The Lord finds it entertaining. He plays chess against himself. He's the ultimate drama king, all right? Ultimate drama king. All praise to Yahweh Hashem Rishai. Let's go. Let's go to Proverbs 1:23. Turn you at my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you. I will make known my words unto you. Verse 24. Because I have called, and ye refused. I have stretched out my hand, and no man regarded. Verse 25. But ye have set at naught all my counsel, and would none of my reproof. All right, the Lord counseled you, tried to speak to you, but you didn't take heed. Verse 26 again. I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock you when your fear cometh. Verse 27. When your fear cometh as desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish cometh upon you. Verse 28. Then shall they call upon me. All right, that's if you have the name. Okay. Then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. Verse 29. For that they hated knowledge, and did not choose the fear of the Lord Yahweh Hashem Shai. Some of you have heard the name. All right, the Israelites are everywhere, but you make fun of it. You know, you mock the name, the way it's pronounced in the Lashon Kodash. All right, but then you're going to try and pronounce it on that day when your fear cometh. You know, but the Lord ain't going to hear you. You know, some of you believe, you know, in that Jesus crap, you know, but then you're going to call on Yeshua, but the Lord ain't going to hear you. All right, because you're not saying the right name. You're going to try and call on the name, but the Lord ain't going to hear you, man. All right, because you hate knowledge. Some of you have just been chosen to be from the foundation of the earth to be deleted anyway. All right, because the Lord hates you. Because you're pieces of shit and you need to go. All right, the way our prophets and teachers say it, hey, the more of you jakes that get deleted, the greater chance it is for our prophets and elders and prophets to make it through, and even people like myself to make it through. And Lord willing, with our families. Judges 10:14. Go and cry unto the gods which ye have chosen. Let them deliver you in the time of your tribulation. Yeah, go and call unto Most High Christ, bless Ahia, Asher, Ahia, Jesus the Christ, the Black Messiah, Allah, Buddha. Go and call on those gods. All right. Judges 10:14. Go and cry unto the gods which ye have chosen. Let them deliver you in the time of your tribulation. Go and call on them. The Lord didn't answer you then, did he? Whether you called on the Lord or not. And the Lord's going to keep increasing this and increasing this and increasing this. And you just watch. Okay. Those of you that want to, those of you that want to celebrate these holidays willingly, right? Okay, knowing that it's wrong and you've understood that it's wrong, you're going to get deleted too. All right, and there's going to more and more of this is going to keep happening. Okay, because the 2/3 have to be put down, whoever they are. Let me see if there's anything else I want to add to it. Grandmother stabs daughter during Thanksgiving argument. Let's hear this one out. A grandmother stabs daughter. Check that out.
Mother is behind bars after attacking family members on Thanksgiving Day in Southwest Memphis. Good evening. I'm Mandy Rock. Daryl Green and Darcy Thomas have the evening off. This all happened on Delta Road around 3 this afternoon. Fox 13 Sierra Jordan breaks down the moments leading up to this incident.
Police say a grandmother stabbed 2 of her family members after a verbal argument happened inside their home on Delta Road. The neighbors I spoke with were shocked to find crime scene tape blocking off their street as they were celebrating Thanksgiving with their loved ones.
And it's just kind of unfortunate to have to go through this on Thanksgiving Day.
James Stevens and his family were enjoying their Thanksgiving Day meal until they were interrupted by the sound of sirens coming from outside.
And we come outside to see all the yellow tape around. Got the street blocked off down there.
Those sirens were police responding to an aggravated assault at a home on Delta Road just after 3 p.m. Police say a woman and her mother were arguing about various things, including the suspect pushing her son. Then police say the grandmother attacked her with a knife she got from the kitchen. The victim suffered abrasions to her left hand. Just moments later, the suspect then struck her grandson with a knife in his left hand near his thumb. That is when the grandmother ran away from the scene before officers arrived.
The violence around Memphis is still very high. You have to watch yourself on every corner, and right here in our own home and neighborhoods, family getting together, family, friends, feasting. Never this.
Now, Memphis police say the grandmother was heavily intoxicated and possibly drinking at the time of the incident. They say she is now in custody. In Memphis, Sierra Jordan, Fox 13 News.
All right,
Never drove. You saw me.
1 second, Anyway, all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem HaKadosh. The Lord did say, judgment shall begin in the house of the Lord. All right. It's lucky I'm speaking slightly low. 6 o'clock in the morning. Shalom.